They're looking towards the ADS, they're looking towards the pressure here onto the back window. P4 with a quick drop down the hatch. He's disguised as the Nook, but it's Shaiiko that opens it up. The spray back, Malusi's caught out. P4, he can get swung on from several different locations, so stays low. Wants to find the Maestro and does! A huge blow, goes for the next onto Lumber, can't quite get the connection. You can see BDS has pulled themselves to a backline. Bibu suffers the first fight. There's a punch hole that is very quickly read, but that bulletproof on the far wall is just giving all this intel. There's probably going to be a catch here onto the side. 3, 2, 1, and there it is. There's games where he really starts to cook, and that's a big blow early. Shaiiko.
Some Selmas are being popped up. They're trying to open up into the prep side of things, and Rafale's just going to get pushed on by Bibu. Will be picked up. A grenade from Shaiiko, however, does confirm him and trade him back out. And suddenly it's all up to P4 now, with a farmhouse up against 4 BDS members.
I mean, they're just throwing the impact there to get the catch. There's one back onto Bakery, but Alems has a backline. BDS.
So that is going to be their next step.
Okay, well, there's a hop through. Shaiiko is able to find Bibu, is able to get out of there as well, most importantly. But at some point, it's going to come back to life. There's Renshiro. A huge gun on a backline, gets a huge double here. It's a team talk a little bit earlier. They might have more in-depth one after this round, because BDS, they're starting to spark.
And that is someone very far snuck up, Alems. He's going to be striking hard, finds one, goes even more aggressive. I was going to say you're not allowed to get away with that, and he didn't.
For 20 seconds, they're going to have to take the drop. He knows this, they know this. The grenade doesn't get the full catch. There it is to pick up the response. Shink around on the backside, looks, sees the last player, sprays, prays, doesn't connect. Free day. 20 seconds, it's going to be 3, 2, 1, go. Another pop, and Mowgli's able to find his first to spray through. Shaiiko gets one of his own for the challenge. Caught in the smoke, and they're going to duck down behind the soft on the other side, but P4 with a huge take there over Freezer. They're round on the back. That flank is able to get one more connection here. Rafale, only one left on the far side. The Kali can't quite find anybody. Wolves stall BDS out. So they're going to make sure that when they need to make a response, it's there. Finally, we have a bit of rotation down on the white stairs. P4 somehow slips his way into a close corners. They're inside the site, though. BDS are on the dining table. The diffuser goes cold. It's all coming up. Wolves across the left-hand side of your screen, and Renshiro, who was that loose play player, is now going to have to see if he can try and make every connection. 2 stories, a great take onto the player on the stairs, but Wolves bite back, and BDS are making sure that they connect, unlike the round after Wolves is.
He would take a small amount of damage there, but he just peeks back.
The grenade from his own team actually forced him into an awkward position. Now, Shaiiko steps into the spot, finds Mowgli, finds the smoke in his lungs, is going to have to push into the Bakery a little bit further. There's still a stretch. The default finally gets dropped. They don't know where he is, but they know he's inside, and you can see they're sort of shaping themselves up. Close on the swing, but Shaiiko pre-fires round a triple for the round. Every single body of Wolves, he's driven them back into this. Renshiro finally offers some support, but a 4K!
There are still players around it. 3 to be exact, will make that 2. And as Mowgli right now is hoping to retake that position, to retake the fight, it is an active 3-on-3 situation. Is going to be able to get the opportunity here. 10 seconds. Time is running out. We'll find one. Swings around the corner there, but the player's already long gone there. So we'll go for an attempt for the plant. Will most likely be hunted down before he can complete that. There it is.
Shaiiko's going to see if he can just offer a first, a bit of width here. It's an important bit of movement, and he's able to strike inside the back of Zulu. Renshiro gets one of his own. He's in the site. They drop out. They have 10 seconds. They're going to see if they can get the kit planted. The C4 just doesn't get the catch. He can't find the shot in the angle. 2 versus 2. They can't get the kit out. There it is. Renshiro getting an angle that he's played before. He knows how he wants to do it. The first is theirs. Renshiro gets the double, and BDS get the 3 points.
They managed to bring it back from a 5-3. The plant goes through. The C4 not in the right place.
Suffers a little bit on a scrape. I think leant back in towards the window. He knows the pressure's coming, and he sprays! DP fire taken through the wall. They're still droning it. They're still finding the fight. There's P4, though, around the back stairs. All the attention paid to one player, and they now lose Forest. Both doors still locked pretty much with the gunfire, with all of the other fire that comes through. At least a spray through. J90. They can't get an access. They're held at bay. There's at least a swing through at the end, but time. There's now a player at the bottom of yellow stairs, though. A little bit of a push, and Mowgli bites back. Forest off the board with Rise getting one more. J90 is gone, but it's iconic! Up the stairs for a quick double pre-fires for the third. They're buried behind. Sprayed through, waiting for the approach. There it is. The push, the catch. There's one. There's the second, almost. Not quite. Iconic with the triple on the other side of the stairs. Has to make an ace, but he can't quite get it. It is the spray through they can do. It's the reveal too. There's a Nook. Hey, how you doing? There's a drop grenade. Pulls out of there and goes into a locker room. There's nowhere else to go. But there's P4 on the cover and the support. The pre-fire does a lot of damage to the thermite. And there's the pickup from the second. Finds the third. The bottom of the stairs. And that is why they have the support system. Keep your buddy close. Because your enemies are closer. Mowgli gets one more. Shuttle has everything to do. You can see that there's a steady appearance of these drones across the board, but only 4 left. J90 gets the most of one of them. There's DP Fire getting a pickup. The change of the hands of the kid itself. He's down inside, but look at this. Everything is coming up Astralis. They push their way up the stairs. They're flawless. They're instead going with a heavy grenade-driven push here all the way through onto the door. Takes the damage, goes for the swing, finds one, sees the second, keeps going. Forrest is able to get it locked down. P4 in the meantime accidentally takes out one of his own, rises off the board. It's another 5 versus 1. Mowgli can find at least something to stop 2 flawlesses in a row. Finds a second behind the train, can't get the next.
It's DP Fire right now that's receiving a challenge himself.
Mowgli's got in so close, finds P4 on the swing round, going with the pistol! DP Fire finds the second, the Monty is alone, and you see Astralis knows this. But what's a Monty to do? This. Gets shot from 2 different sides, knifed and dropped. They need the support of Rise, but they don't get it. DP Fire with his third, and Shuttle for the second flawless in 3 rounds here. Heat of DP that's trying to find some semblance of safety, but when you live amongst the fire, as I said, you're gonna get burnt, blown up. Mowgli.
As drones start to come around the corner, they know of his position. Iconic, though, goes more aggressive and finds one. Shuttle, in the meantime, taking pressure as well, but he will be coming out on top. There's another player inside of the cafe. He gets pistol whipped by Iconic, and it's a 3-on-2, and Astralis is looking to go to match point.
It's 2, it's 1, it's now, it's done, Wolves! They're in with the kit, and they're going to cover on the corner. Bibu fires back. They're looking for that close corners cover there, and it's coming through. The fire over the top. They're dancing, dipping, weaving, and dodging, but they can't get the full connection. There it is!
A Nitro!
Iconic with the Nitro makes the kit go cold, and that is suddenly Astralis biting back once again.
Astralis is trying to take the gunfight to every single body that the Wolves still have left, and the kills are starting to come in, but the diffuser gets dropped. It's a 4-on-3. The Monty is quite low. P4 gets taken out as well. That's the end of the Monty. Is this the second loss against Astralis? Yes, it is. They take the 3 points, and they are putting themselves even higher at the top of the group.
That is his operator of choice in pretty much every single map and every single bomb. So we see his first combat right here. It's Harambe off the board, and the second one to follow on Jackie Wu as well.
And watch that torn apart wall leading into Arcade.
Yeah, but when you're only 1 HP, you can't do much, and that's why Vertical gets an easy kill there on his side. With 2 more Adrenal Surges left, they can heal back up their teammates, but won't matter because a 3v1 with ED has to take these confrontations 1v1 to try and get this round.
Down the stairs. Foxay is right there, by the way, and, well, ED gets the first kill, but it's traded back. Immediately, Vertical walks in. The MVP from Stage 1 of the NAL will not see Harambe, and he gets absolutely torn to pieces. Dream decides that he wants to head towards the back of Bunk. Pecan is there with the P90. Can't really control it, but he does indeed. Dream goes down. Diffuser surrendered as well. This Rook Armor coming in so clutch through both of those rounds. Jackie Wu sees the repel of Laxing, and now it's all up to Newers to clutch out. He'll walk into the Lion's Den, but he gets taken down by Jackie Wu. It's a 2-piece to end the round. And that's the very first kill for OXG. Traded off right away. Harambe goes down 2. ED with the shotgun, close range. He wanders out. And, oh, no, you got to get out of there, ED. You got to go. Foxay picks up 2 very easily, and it's Pecan in the middle of the bomb site. No Rook, no P90, just Frost and a Dream. A tiny bit of HP, and the pitter-patter of the gun will do nil. They're not really seeming to be too hurried. Smoke will go out from Vertical. Jackie Wu takes out Foxay. Exact same repeat. Nice shot from Jackie Wu. Hell of a performance from him. 2 big kills, still in the same position. That's all he's going to get. Newers with 1, Laxing another, but there goes Newers down to Harambe. The cross not being watched. OXG just too slow. There's only 2 seconds left. The diffuser going down. Excellent coverage from Laxing. You have to stop Souffle. He's the last player, and you don't see him. A massive blind spot. The plant from Harambe abandoned. Now another attempt. 20 seconds to go. Plenty of time. There's an impact from Dream to try and do some damage. Laxing just runs right in. He gets a freebie. He's back again. The deployable shield does not help ED. Things falling apart for Direwolves. It's Souffle on yellow stairs now as his whole team has been wiped out. OXG had the round, and then they lost it, and now they're getting it again. Direwolves out of time. OXG, what an impressive play. I see 9 skin on Newers now on arcade stairs. He can head down. He sees 2. This is just a visual glitch, but it looks like he's hip firing. He is not, I can assure you of that. Diffuser in the hands of Harambe. They'll need him to plant, but he gets gunned down and pieced away by Laxing. A final swing from ED takes down Newers, so no more than 3 kills, but Vertical gets the final one. ED is his back turn to where Laxing is going to come from, and the position of the fake it given away as the Banshee opens up. Foxay caught in a rotate. Not ideal for him, shot in the back, but ED is not long for this earth. There's the flank from Laxing. A big pick as he's now back on the main floor, and all of Direwolves falling. Jackie Wu is down, and would you believe it, it's all up to Harambe, and sadly put down. Direwolves not having it on that round. Oxygen prevails 7-2, the same scoreline the Direwolves had against Team 1 yesterday.
Yeah, no wall dive from OXG at all, so they could use this last exothermic charge on the Church Wolves want to, but it's Newers finding his 2nd kill of this round so far onto Dash. And Nade, drop onto the Nade, it's not going to work out, but they're going to see kill instead. Gets 2.
Lagoatness with 2 huge plays, but he's going to need to ace clutch his way out of this situation. It's going to be a hard ride for him in Moto, and well,
2 grenades are left standing on the finger. That's your only real opportunity to clear out this catwalk player, but Laxing down below in the first loft garage gets a kill instead.
Dot's taking some more damage. Foxay not moving a muscle. Look at this patience, but Laxing actually misses out on an opportunity. He gets it anyway. Fox falls to Lagonis. So they've managed to shake one of the players off, but Laxing down inside of Oil Pit. Still 2 remaining, so utility to spare. Lagonis finished off by Newers. His attention on Laxing down below puts Maya into a 1v4. A dance with death takes out Laxing on the re-entry. This is simply a mission to do or die, and die is what exactly will happen.
The goal here isn't to get a kill necessarily, but stay alive as possible. We almost might find one, but no, because the collapse is so good from Team 1.
It did a bunch of damage to the Buck as well. If there's a Nitro cell towards Kitchen where Buck will be, very easy to get shut down. But Dots, quick on Laxing. Dots with an aid deep down to take out the deployable shield. Doesn't look like it connects, as there's another farther back. Swinging his Newers, he's got 1, can't collect onto the 2nd. Dots grabs the diffuser and in default spot goes for the plant. But he has to be wary of it. Vertical in the corner takes out 2. All of a sudden it's a 1v1, and it's Vertical against Rise with just a 2nd left. Vertical just needs to stay alive, and he does that. Team 1 cannot catch a break. And now it's Lagonis inside of construction, but his flash eaten by a magnet. OXG have vacated the bomb site. Down they go, leaving Laxing to clutch in a 1v3. There's a down on Lagonis. All Laxing needs to do is get the diffuser planter. He sprints in, he takes out 1, follows up, but no! Team 1 to continue to hold the numbers in favor of this Brazilian squad. Newers peaks, and Dash picks up their 2nd kill. Rise just walks through the plume of smoke, and the SMG of Dream cannot connect. Laxing will need to clutch. It did not work out for Team 1. Will it for OXG? Laxing's position given away. He's almost been so clutch. He's done everything but a single point of damage to Lagonis, but he doesn't get the down. Team 1 need to scramble to do something, and Dash thinks he has the answer. He gets Newers, but he's traded out by Vertical, and Dream gets the plant down. It's not quite there yet, but Maya will creep in to try and stop it. They don't know. He's at the top of red. Diffuser goes down. Dream manages to get out of a bad situation, leaving Rise on rafters in a 1v2. Rise has permitted access to the bomb site as OXG scramble in the post plant to get into position, and scramble no more.
Dots also follows up a 2nd kill for his side of Team 1, and a 3rd one to follow. His Dream is now injured.
Down to just Team 1 right now, absolutely slaughtering OXG on this tertiary bomb site. Laxing himself had a couple near clutches where he racked up some impactless kills, and he's not going to get any this time.
Well, Newers finding one, that's a catch-off right there. Dash off the board. One of the top gunners, top performers, and Newers.
Wow. Lagonis could completely derail this, and there he goes on the Vertical. Lagonis gets 2. It's a rodeo in Charlotte, but Dream finishes him off. Rise will be good for 1 kill inside of blue. Some damage done to Dream. Spraying through the wall, he'll retreat over towards Moto. The back of the bomb site. He is away in. Diffuser going down by Newers. Does Rise know where it is? Could Team 1 salvage it? He takes out Foxay, and it'll be Newers in a 1v1. The Vigil will need to play around these boxes. He's close enough. The Diffuser on the right, Newers on the left, but Rise can't win it. Newers with a massive round, 4K.
So it kind of evens out. The smoke grenades, of course, plays into the glass, and here we see Thixu comes through.
And I mean, it's the first bar stage defense. Look at that. Dream's halfway through the Diffuser plant. He's holding it. There's a shield in front of him. Lagonis can't do anything. Nade from Foxay lands. 9 people still alive with the Diffuser down. Newers the first one from OXG in the ground. Foxay holding off on that diffuser planted by the main doorway. He's got a long line of sight over to Dots. The Castle of Dash tries to rotate over. He can't do anything. Maya on the flank. 2 kills to his name, but Dream is there to stop him. Laxing taking some damage. They fail. OXG goes on. Dots takes out Dream. They're on the diffuser. Laxing needs to shut this down. He's on the diffuser. Laxing, you gotta go! But Dots is the hero of that round. A massive 3K for him. Noors is a long line of sight over towards Dirt. Gives himself away. Nice early pick onto Maya. Dream has gone to Dash. Team 1. Hope and a prayer that they make it into OT. Lagonis engaging with Laxing, but Laxing's a little bit better. That shotgun just didn't seem to land at all. Nitro Cell goes out, Foxay to die, Laxing sees one, and that's the ball game. The first team to make it to Friday. The first team to make it to the playoffs, and the first team to be on a stage with a crowd in 2 years.